Hey, what's up guys? This is Greg from ASUS, and we are in New York City for the ZenFone AR launch event. Now we've invited a bunch of press and just regular ASUS fans to come by and check out some of the augmented reality displays and demos that we have here. The ZenFone AR has been designed from the ground up specifically for augmented reality. It's got a Snapdragon 821 CPU, up to 8 gigabytes of memory, and all that is needed to calculate 3D objects in real time and in real space. Now on the back we've got the camera array. There's more than one camera, and the first one is a 23 megapixel kind of standard RGB camera that you can use for taking photos just like any other camera phone. But there's also another one that's black and white. It has a 178-degree viewing angle, and that's made for spatial awareness and to track motion. There's also an IR emitter and an IR receiver to track depth. All of these cameras and sensors work together to give you a near-perfect AR experience. But don't just take my word for it, let's go inside and I'll show you guys some of the demos that we're running. All right, so now that we're inside, I'm here with Mike from Wayfarer. Now we're going to talk about the Wayfarer app. Now what is Wayfarer, and tell us about the app that we're looking at.
Absolutely, so Wayfarer is the online destination for all things home. We have over 8 million products of all kinds of furniture, from large couches to home decor and accent pieces. We've been using augmented reality recently to enhance the customer experience and enable people to visualize products like they've never been able to before. So when you're shopping for a couch, if you want to know how it's going to look and fit in your space, you can just take out your phone, open up the app, and do a 3D view in room where you can place that product in the space. It takes up the accurate amount of size, and you can walk around it and move it around and get a really good sense of what it is before you buy it.
Well, that was an extremely concise and well thought out explanation of the app. That's really cool. Where can people go to find out more information about the Wayfarer?
Yeah,
Like, do they just download the app on
the Wayfarer app and Play Store, or you can go to wayfarer.com to check out our selection.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a lot for coming by.
Okay, great, thank you.
All right, now the next app we're going to take a look at is called BMW Eye Visualizer, and I'm here with Will from BMW. He's going to tell us more about it. So why don't you tell us what you can use this thing for?
Well, BMW Eye is our electric and innovation division. So we have loaded within here the BMW i3 and the i8. And this allows you to completely immerse yourself inside of the vehicle and push in and pull out of the different details of the vehicle itself. So from whether it's simply converting the color on the outside or the interior color, but then you can really go into detail and look at the stitching and the graining of the wood and some of the details of the interior that you would never be able to see otherwise. I can sit in my living room and I can configure an i3, I can almost sit in the driver's seat, I can look at how big the back space is, I can open up the trunk, I can operate some of the features. So it gives us an opportunity to really immerse a customer in an i3 or an i8, which we couldn't do before.
Right. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Will.
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah. All right, so we've made it to the educational area of our ZenFone AR demo, and what they're showing off behind me is Google Expeditions. Now, you may have heard of Google Expeditions before, where they take students on field trips through using virtual reality. Well, this is almost the opposite, where we're taking objects from outside the classroom into the classroom using augmented reality. So what you can do is you can bring in all sorts of things you wouldn't normally be able to bring into the classroom, like a volcano erupting or a tornado spinning around. And how it works is everyone in the classroom will use the same app. Basically, the teacher will have the teacher version of the app, and that person will select what model you're looking at, and then all of the students around the model will all be able to see the same model in 3D space in the same position. So everyone can walk around it and get a really up close and personal view at all sorts of things. And pretty much anything that there can be a 3D model of, you can use augmented reality to look at it up close and personal. So I think pretty much any subject in school would be able to utilize AR, and I think augmented reality is going to become a staple of the classroom.